Alrighty, welcome back everyone. I am the Bald Bruin, and today, we're playing more Mewgenics. And I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey with me. Why don't we go ahead and jump right in? Now, before I get too far into this, I do want to explain that there are a few things that I may have updated behind the scenes. As you can see, I've donated a lot of cats to Tracy, to Tink. In fact, we got the ability from Tink to see their base stats, and this kind of helps with breeding, from my understanding. You know, who's worth hanging on to for all building a good fighting team. So we are going to jump on an adventure. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to pause the video and go ahead and build the team, set them up with their classes, set up their equipment, and then I'll bring it back, and that way we can, I'll kind of show you what we're plotting out going forward. So, see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, welcome back. So as you can see, we have a cleric here named Abby. She's got Healing Bolt. Melee attack does heal. Caretaker, when you heal somebody else, she gets healed half the amount. And Cleanse, which can remove debuffs that can come in handy. We went ahead and put the fancy bow on her just to make her look a little fancy. She does have a superhero cape, which gives her +3 on movement. I like my cleric to be able to move around. And we got the bear trap, +4 defense, and +1 bleed thorns. And a skill stone. Spells that match your class cost 1 less mana. I thought that was pretty important on the cleric. Our tank here is Guilio. Guilio? Julio. We're going with Julio. He can turn adjacent tiles into small grass tiles. If those get wet, they become tall grass. You can kind of hide in. He does have Chew. He's got his usual push attack, and he has rock aspect. So he gets an additional +4 defense, and units that attack or contact him have a 10% chance to become petrified or turn into a rock. I went ahead and gave him the Kebab, which does some damage with +1 reach. Crown of Thorns, +4 thorns. When you take damage when you have thorns, you lose 1 thorn, but you shoot needles that deal 2 damage in 8 directions. So we'll have to be careful with this. Hopefully I don't hit any of my party members, but we'll see how that goes. I went ahead and gave him the Dry Bone Mask, +3 defense. He's a beefy boy. He also has +1 thorns, and he inflicts bruise on any units that contact him. And DNA multiplier. We doubled all of his status effects that get applied to him. Miko is our mage, and we kept it simple with a Mark IV. After every 4th spell, he gains 2 int. She gains 2 int. My apologies. And brown belt, +1 damage, just to make her attacks hurt a little bit more. She does have the ability to slip through. She's got her magic dart. She's got Frost Blast, so I can line up and freeze enemies, kind of stall on them a little bit. And Epiphany, starting +5 starting mana, +5 mana regen, but she loses all unspent mana at the end of each turn. And then we're rounding it out with Sir Poofus, who is a thief. We gave him the Fire Flower, and we gave him Sacred Heart. So anytime he uses his basic attack, it's going to do +1 damage, and it's going to emit 2 sparkles, which will attack other enemies on the field. And then we got the Distract, which is fantastic, because you can face enemies away from you before damaging them and get that backstab crit chance. We got Nail Throw, which is fantastic, and Poison Tips. All of his basic attacks inflict poison. So I'm pretty happy with this team, and we're going to go ahead and lock it in. The Fluffy Sorcerers. I'll just hang back here. Sounds like a mage. The ability just hanging in the back casting. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. Oh, I love that movement. I love it. I wish he had penetrating attack, because that'd be great to be able to attack these guys in a row. Who do we want to focus on with our thief? I think we'll go ahead and line up here. And we're going to do a little distract. Why not? Oh, love that sparkle. Love that sparkle. We're going to face you this way, and we're going to end our turn. Always put your butt up against something. That way you can keep your back protected as much as possible. For a cleric, we don't have a whole lot of attack ability. I do have this skill stone on you, which is -1 mana cost. That's pretty important. I don't have to worry about debuffing anything. Let's just put you somewhere where you can be protected, but you can move out and help. Alright, our tank. Our tank is, I need our tank to be big distraction is what I need. So hopefully they come and attack our tank. Let's go ahead and put a grass spot here. Why not? We'll face them this way. Actually, can I get here? No, I can't. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put more grass spots out. Why not? If those end up getting wet, they'll be good defensive points for us. We'll end our turn. I don't think anyone got hit from him. That's pretty good. We do have to be very careful of who we line up where. Otherwise, if it becomes too big of an issue, I'll just take the Crown of Thorns off. I want to freeze you. I think I can get here and attack here. Take you off the board completely. And too bad your body's there, because otherwise I would freeze this guy, but otherwise we're just going to end our turn there. I wouldn't mind picking up some of those coins, so why don't we go ahead and do so. And we're going to distract you. We're going to hit you from behind. God, I love sparkles. That's so awesome. And let's go ahead and bring you back so we can defend you and turn. Now you can actually... Let's go ahead and pick up some money. Let's go ahead and end turn there. You, my friend, you can move right over here. Pick up some food. Let's do chew first so we don't move them. I don't think you have knockback. Let's just put as much damage on you before we run that risk. Yeah, you do. So, I wanted to hit him while he was in that spot before I moved him, and that worked out pretty well for us, I think. Now that was rude. Why don't we go ahead and... Nope. Why don't we go ahead and move you to where you can attack. Take you off the board. Big crit by Miko. I love to see it. I could actually freeze you, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to kill you next turn. Although it is your turn next, so let's go ahead and freeze you now. That way you'll thaw out, but it will take your action. Love to see it. And we just got to finish you off. Too easy. Pretty good start to the run. Alright, what do we got? We got Awaken, revive a body up to 1 HP. Friend or foe, a ranged spell that heals allies and damages enemies. That's a big contender. Circle of Protection, give +1 blessing or holy shield to each unit with within 2 tiles of you. Russian short hair roulette. We're familiar with this one. I don't think I want to run the gamba. Why don't we go ahead and just do friend or foe? Apologies, I'm still trying to kick this cough. You'll just have to bear with me. Serapoofus discovers an old window. A shiny lattice of cracks spreads across the glass panes like a fragile patchwork of tiny mirrors. Well, bashing and examining aren't all that great. going to ignore it. Just not take the risk. I want to start this run well. And away we go. Alright, what are we working with here? We got some pooters. Alright, that's what they're called, pooter. And we got one maggot here. Honestly, the maggot's probably going to get hit by sparkles. At least that's what I'm going to hope for. So, can I move somewhere where I can hit anyone? Not really. I mean, we could just attack this dude. Let's attack this one. Okay. I was kind of hoping the sparkles would hit the maggots and at least take them off the board, but I'm okay with where we're at. So we end turn. Now you, my friend, I need you in the battle. Let's go ahead and move here. We're going to pick up this coin. And we're going to face this way. Oh, wait, actually, let's take you out. Now we're going to end turn. Now, I left a rock for you. So you can go ahead and hit this rock, push it into that maggot. And we got, how far is the range on this? Not very far. Can I push that rock? Let's see. No, I just destroyed the rock. Okay, so we're still learning the mechanics, and that's okay. Can't really do much with you, except maybe freeze this dude. Nope, I can't because there's a rock there. But you know what I can do? I push that rock into you. And can I freeze the rock? That's funny. That's weird. Okay, well, you know, we did that. Nothing else I can do there. Excuse me. Just take that one off the board. Get some sparkle damage on you. And move you over. How much health do you have? How much do you have? I keep forgetting that I can distract with my thief. That's what happens. I introduce a new mechanic to myself and I forget all about it. We're going to go ahead and chew you. And we're going to take you off the board. And now my mage. Excuse me, my cleric. Let's do a little friend or foe on you. Take you out. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. That's an interesting looking design for that pinwheel. Alright, Miko leveled up. We got +1 dex. What do we have here? Warp. Teleport diagonally to any distance. That's pretty cool. Inspire. Give 2 mana to a unit. Freezer Burn. Cast fire ice spell that inflicts 2 burn, and slow 2, and knockback 2 on all units around you. That's a big AoE. Attack. Forbidden Fart. Damage, inflict poison 4, and knock up nearby units. There will be permanent consequences for casting this spell. I'm sure it's got its uses. I'm kind of leaning towards this just because we start with so much mana, and that could really help in a pinch if he gets surrounded. What's in the box? Hey, another Mark IV. We'll hang on to it. The Mark IV I already have on Miko. Every 4th spell you cast, you gain +2 int. Unfortunately, that's not permanent, But it's nice to know we have another one in case this one breaks. Pinwheel, what do you do? Melee wind attack with +1 with knockback 1 can be used 3 times per turn. Well, that's pretty cool. I can just push people around. Why not give it to Miko? Why not? Abby finds a large trash bin. The lid is ajar, and stench from the refuse floods Abby's nostrils. You got pretty low int. We're not going to do that. Dex is not all that great. And I guess we'll open it. Yummers. Abby tries to get into the bin, but accidentally tips it over, spilling its spoiled contents all over herself. Abby scurries away, covered in poisonous filth, but she got a sludge necklace. That sounds like a cursed item. Let's see. Yep. It looks like it's already on her, and it took the place of my cape. So +1 defense, -1 curse. That's unfortunate, because I really wanted her moving around quite a bit. I guess my thief is going to be the fastest thief alive. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's a cursed item. I can't remove it from her. She just has it permanently. Definitely want you to have that. I want you to gain int. So we got a speedy boy. We got Sir Poofus, you're a speedy boy. Well, see what the speedy boy can do. You have 7. I know you're going to run if I try to attack you, but I could turn you around. So taking the birds off the field or knocking them out, whoever kills this gets an all stats up and finds a bonus item. So we're going to attempt to get it in one shot. Hopefully we get the crit on you. And we did, and we got a trowel. Let's see. We're going to end our turn there. Don't touch my butt. Don't touch my butt. Don't do that. What do we got here? Let's just go ahead and attack the mama cat, I guess. Punch you into your kitten. Take a little health off your kitten. And kebab. And why not? Just because I can. It only costs 1 mana. Turn my butt to the rock and turn. My thief is pretty well exposed. I'm not a huge fan of that. So here's what we could do. We could freeze Mama Cat and attack kittens. Let's go ahead and get an attack on her first. We'll try it. Leave my thief alone. Alright, I really need you to go up and heal that thief. Can't quite reach you. Could friend or foe you. Not bad. Everyone else is hanging tight. You're poisoned. Can I heal my own status effect? I can. Alright, so typically clerics can't heal themselves unless they have certain moves that do so. I'm glad to know that I can take away that poison I got. Alright, thief. I really need you to get out of harm's way. And I wouldn't mind if you picked this up. It's 7 HP. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to move yonder. We're going to distract. We're going to hit you in the butt. Going to do a little extra sparks damage to them. Can I do this without hitting my guy? Yes. So that kitten's just going to die its next turn. Mama cat, you're losing health fast. Just go ahead and put some pain on Mama cat. How do you like them apples? End turn. I should have turned my butt. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I want my tank to get hit. I'm not that upset. Alright. Now you can come over here. Freeze Mama Cat. And take this one off the board. We'll go ahead and position you here. Face you against the rock and turn. I hear my son talking to somebody, but I'm not sure who he's talking to. Why don't we go ahead and pick up some of this money? How's your health looking? Good. You could use a heal. Probably should have healed you. Actually, we can. Alright. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Okay. So if I attack this one, it's just going to bring Mama Cat over here. Trade spaces. Why don't we just apply a little pain on Mama Cat? No, we don't need to move you. We'll do it anyway. Ouch. Alright, I really need to remember not to crowd my tank. Alright, you can come over here and pick up this food. Punch. Kebab. End turn. So we're going to freeze before we do anything. Come over here. Bye-bye, kitty. And that causes her to run away. So we don't really need to do anything. I mean, we could. We may as well. We should probably heal up some folks before we continue on. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to come over here. Heal you. Get a little health on myself. Friend or foe. You're out of range. Let's just do a little damage. A little going away gift before you scurry off. And that Crown of Thorns is probably more hurt than help. Bye-bye. And our first mini-boss is down. Julio leveled up. Plant your feet. Gain +5 defense and -1 walk. If you're at a 0 walk instead of cleanse all of your debuffs. Interesting. Belly flop, jump to a tile and immobilize anything you land on. Throw scrap, that can be pretty big. I do like throwing scrap. And aftershock, all units on dirt tiles get tossed to random nearby tiles. I'm going to keep it simple and just throw some scrap around. You guys can tell me in the comments if I made the wrong decision. Guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this team. I feel like we can go hard mode. We got a cardboard hat. It's fragile, flammable, and brittle when wet, but it is defense. We'll throw it on. Why not? I don't think we plan on keeping it. Let's go hard mode. Meow. What are we doing with? Alright, these are leapers, right? Leapers. These guys dash. How do we want to do this? Do, 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 do. I really want to put you where you can defend yourself. Actually, I have a solution for that too. What's your health? Alright, we won't waste the mana. Just take you out. And then roll you into some money. And you're covered and turn. Can't throw the scrap yet. Face this way and turn. You guys just packed yourselves in there nice and tight, huh?
No, I'm in the mire side. Oh no.
Alright, check this action out. We're gonna bring ourselves right over here. We're gonna try this move out. Oh, it's nasty. Oh, it's nasty. Why not? Why don't we just take you off the board? Disgusting. You would. Alright, maybe that was a bad spot for that thief. Why don't we go ahead and bring you up here, see if we can get a heal on you. Probably can't cast another one, can I? Alright, we're gonna face this way. We're gonna end our turn. Oh, they don't call it hard mode for nothing. Pick up some money. Do a little dabbage. Do a little more dab. Oh, I just hurt myself, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I gotta slow down. Butt on a rock and turn. I just served it up to you, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Okay. Not the best play. Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. That was not a very good play. Unfortunately, we can't revive downed allies. I'm going to give you some scrap. Oh, this is unfortunate. No, we're just going to enter. No, he is so close to death. That is not good. I need to get these guys off the board pronto. 1 away, 4 away. Does this do damage? Yes. Can it hit over here? No. End turn. Oh boy. I really set myself up for failure here. Can't reach you. Can't reach you with nothing. Can't heal myself. Can heal you, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, we learned some stuff. I really got to worry about positioning, especially my thief. He's a bit of a glass cannon right now. Alright, we got plow. When you knock back a unit, leave a rock where that unit was. +2 knockback damage. Daunt. Small enemies won't attack you. No, I want my tank to be attacked. And study. Gain +1 int whenever you hit a new type of unit with an attack or an ability. We're going to go simple. We're going to go with extra knockback damage. I know it's a little boring. What do we get? Cardboard mask. Fragile, flammable, brittle. Ah, I lost my box. Well, maybe one day that'll come in handy. Extra limb. What are you? An attack that copies your basic attack. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting because you have Sacred Heart. So does that mean it emits more sparkles? I'm willing to find out. Plus he poisons. That's a low barrier of entry for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I need good news here. Which is better, makeup or some old book? Well, Tink. Leaning towards makeup. Well, yeah, no crap. Makeup is better than an old book. Here's some lip gloss. Miko got +1 charisma. Look at him grinning. That's great. Alright, we got some trouble from Miko and Sir Pufus. So whatever goes on in this next battle, we're not just going to run into the thick of it. We're going to keep them tight if we can. Get Abby to maybe heal him up a little bit. I wish our cleric had some better healing abilities. Or at least some better mana. I really want to run out there. What do you do? Range attack creates creep. Spawns creep 1 damage. Okay, I don't want to move you too far, but I do want to attack things. Test it out. Yep, there's that extra sparkle. I like it. It's too bad it has a limit on how many times you can play it. And let's go ahead and just bring you back. Turn your butt. End. Come on, man. Really? I'm still going to post a recording. Alright, let's move you here. Attack you. Face this way. And turn. And I'm really wishing I kept that, Alright, taking that ability to revive my downed allies. He's got 2 injuries on him now. Can't really get you in range. Can't really do anything with that. Will this swap positions? No. Well, I could get you in range. Take you off the board. Don't spawn creep on me, dude. Actually, I got enough. Enter. They're gonna dash her. I rolled you out of range. I am disappointed in myself. Well, we can at least do this. Once. This run's not going as well as I wanted it to. Yep, saw that coming. You can at least throw some scraps on you. Keep you protected a little bit. Can I make it to this tile? Yes, I can eat food. I don't know why I ate it, but I ate it. Glad I gave you the scraps. Only have to worry about you. Finally, we can get some big healing on you. A little bit of friend or foe. Does anybody have any negative buffs on them right now? Besides you being dead. End the turn. You unfreeze. You walk over. Punch him. Abby leveled up. Abby is now level 3. She got +1 charisma. She can have enchanted relic. Your trinkets, passives, and actives effects are doubled. Thou shalt obey. At the end of each round, inflict charm on a random adjacent enemy. That could be cool. Late bloomer on your 5th turn. You gain all stats up 3. Or natural healing. You have +1 health regen. Let's go ahead and try Thou shalt obey. We picked up a scarf, which gives +1 charisma and ice immunity. Not too worried about that now. Let's go ahead and continue forward. Brother. This is how I got the Sacred Heart last time. But you've taken a lot of beatings. Whatever. Let's see. Wow. Okay, he's gone. The entire party healed 100% health. They got all these stats, and I am down to 3 cats. And now I don't have to worry about protecting my thief. You guys can tell me in the comments if I made a mistake. I did just lose my Sacred Heart. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Everything he was hanging on to came back. That's pretty dope. Well then, who do I want to give that to? Let's go ahead and give you the Sacred Heart. Oh, and our extra limb. You only got 1 use left on that kebab. Ah, whatever. The good news about having a smaller party is that you level up the other 3 much faster, because each time you finish a battle, you gain a level up on a random cat. That's how I'm trying to look at it anyway. Resonance. When you cast a spell, gain +1 magic damage for the rest of the turn. That's pretty dope. You cast a lot of spells, so... Elemental Attunement. Casting elemental spells imbues your basic attack with those elements and relevant effects for the rest of battle. You only have Frost Blast and Freezer Burn. Patience. If you end your turn without taking any actions, you gain an extra turn at the end of the round. You don't regenerate mana on your main turn if you pass it. Daunt. Small enemies won't attack you. That's maybe tempting for the mage. Let's go ahead and gain +1 magic damage for the rest of our turn. She tends to cast a lot of spells. Leather Mask. +1 damage, defense, embrace, or leather cap. Wow, they're the same thing. I do have someone who's missing a hat, so let's go ahead and take that. Yeah. I don't have to worry about protecting you as much. Here we go. Did we gain an extra cat? Who's this? Hyde. Who are you? When did you show up? You're handsome. I don't care what they say. Are you mine? That's interesting. Alright, well. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Before I move, let's go ahead and give someone some scraps. Interesting. Why didn't they go anywhere? It's because he's the only one on the field? Strange. Hyde, who are you? Did I pick up another ability that I'm not familiar with? Don't need that exploding again, not like last time. We're definitely not casting any fire. Let's go ahead and bring you over here. Turn your butt to the rock. And turn. I mean, yeah, why not? I still don't know who you are, Hyde. Nope. And turn. There we go. Big damage, Julio. Intern. Oh my gosh. Alright. We got time for this. Can I freeze it? What happens? It's... Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna get creative. That may have been a big mistake. I think it's still going to explode. Let's move over here. Can't hit you because you're surrounded. Oh man. Oh, that's the point, right? We're supposed to experiment and learn the game. Thank you, Hyde. Wow. Could attack here. I know I said no fire. I'm not a smart man. Oh, you're so close. Oh, nice. Okay, so frozen bomb diffuses itself when it melts. That's good to know. All right. I don't feel like a complete fool this run. What do we got here? Stat up. We can go charisma. We can go luck. We can go strength. We can go walk.
Bopper, I'm dark.
Huh?
I'm dark.
I'm in the dark?
I wanna sing.
You want to sing?
Mm-hmm.
You want to sing? Can you sing?
Uh-huh.
You want to sing to everybody?
Uh-huh.
All right. Give it a go. Microphone is right here, buddy.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
It's on.
No. Ah.
Ah. That's not singing. Careful you don't turn it off.
Wait a minute.
If there's no more sound for the rest of the episode, it's this guy's fault. You want to hear the music?
Uh-huh.
You hear that?
I want to do it too.
All right, dude, now you're just taking over my
I
show.
want to do it by myself.
Oh, you want to do it by yourself? Okay. Grab them. There you go. He did it by himself. I didn't help. Are you playing the game from now on?
Uh-huh.
Which one should I pick? Should I pick the clover,
Yeah.
the lips, the charisma,
Yeah.
the muscle,
Yeah.
or the foot?
Yeah.
I have to pick one of them.
This one.
The foot, he's pointing directly on my screen at the foot. You know what? I agree. Let's get a speedy mage. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what we got going on here, click that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and talk to me. Yeah, it's another house. That house is a little broken. He's pointing at... Where's my mouse? This house right here.
We made the kitties let go and they're go to the street side. That treasure right there.
Yeah, they do need to go get that treasure. I agree with you. And so does the orange cat down there. All right, guys. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. And we'll catch y'all later. Peace out.